So we are going to go ahead and take a look at the for loop in greater detail. Specifically the flow execution of loop. We're going to see how the loop works in general, and then we're going to look at how it goes through strings and lists. So we're going to go ahead and correspond this is going to go ahead and correspond to 7.3, 7.4, and 7.5 in the textbook. All right, so as the program executes, it basically follows this flowchart. Have all the items in the sequence had their turn? Basically, have we gone through everything in the list, in the string, or in the range? Have we gone through everything yet? If yes, we are done. If not, go to the next item in the loop. And for our first case, yes, the very first item, the item at index 0, it would be the next one. Then, so what we do is that have all the items in their sequence have their turn. Assign the next item to the loop variable and execute all the statements in the loop body, right? The loop variable being over here name, right? So one of the great features of this textbook is this breakout that you can do, this code lens that you can pretty much activate on any single block of code. So for name in, and we see this list over here. And yes, you can do a list over you can do a for loop over a literal over here. Nothing's stopping you from doing that. You can easily do it over a variable, so we'll be seeing both those forms. So here, for name in Joe, Amy, Brad, Angeline, Zuki, Thandi, Paris. Hi, blank. Please come to my party on Sunday. So we see this is the next line to execute, the for loop. The line, so this just executed, and we can see that the name is Joe. This will update over here. Print, hi Joe, please come to my party. Next line to execute is going through the for loop because we haven't gone through everything in the list yet. Hi Amy. See, just changed to Amy after we executed the first line of the for loop again. Now we execute everything inside the for loop. Hi Brad, and so it just keeps going through each of them in turn, taking each one of these and putting it in the name variable. It's not a particularly hard concept once you get the hang of it. It is more, if you're having trouble with it, it is more straightforward than you think it is. So strings, right, are fairly straightforward, which is you simply go over each character in the string, each individual letter in the string. So here, a character in go spot go, right, it would be each letter one at a time. So we see, so it goes G, O, space, capital S, P, O, T, and it prints out each of them. Now it goes on, now it's each in its own individual line, because each letter, right, is what gets assigned to a char, or a character, or a char. Each of these individual letters gets assigned to the variable HR, and then gets printed out. So go, blank, spot, go. So that's why it gets printed vertically like that, because we print out each letter one at a time. It is, again, one of those things that is, if you think it's hard, you're probably overthinking it. So it is not particularly hard with this. So be sure to go over these over here on the activities and try them out. But one thing I want to do is see here the show and code lens. You can hit this button, and down here it's just activating right now, and we can get the same thing for the for that we got. And this can be on basically as complex an example as you want. So we got the visualization, and we can see the variables and the objects as we go through them if we need to. Lists use list traversal. In other words, we go through each item. Now, it's not going to be, in this case, it is not going to be APPLEORANGEBANANANA. There I am, forgetting how to stop spelling banana again. Banana, and then all the letters of cherry. Okay, so a fruit in fruit, basically you're going to go to each item. I'm pretty sure if this becomes very obvious if I were to put the number 300 here, right? It would do apple, orange, banana, cherry, but but when they're by themselves, I know that for if you're just starting out, it can be a bit confusing. So I'm just going to put that 300 there. So it goes apple, orange, 300, banana, cherry. That's a lot of bananas. But it goes through them by item, which is really cool. So we can do that over the lists. And as we've been seeing, we can also use the range. So let's go ahead. So now we can look in more detail in the range function. I'm actually going to go ahead and stop this video right here. And I'll devote the rest of 7.5.1 to the rest of to the next video.